Water.
Let's hear it for water. Thank you. Okay, next up is Craig Wathen with the City Beer Store.
Hi, I'm Craig Wathen. I operate a City Beer Store with my wife. It's literally a mom and pop, just us. We're in Folsom Street and been there for about 4 years. It's an interesting time for this to be happening because we're actually reflecting on our ability to do business in San Francisco and where do we want to go from here. And kind of like what was just brought up, it's hard. We acknowledge it's a unique place. My wife and I, we, besides running a business, also live in San Francisco and own a home. We intend and hope to have kids that will raise in San Francisco. But when looking at a small business, keep in mind, again, we're mostly retail. The traditional markup for retail establishment and alcohol is 30%. When you factor in what you're paying for rent, for operation expenses, you're really living on that 2% to 5% that you get at the end of the day, hopefully, and that's in a good economy. So any tax essentially cuts your ability to hire people. We also are getting to be in the position that we're looking at hiring people, but we looked at numbers even this morning, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen, especially with this hanging over our head. Again, something interesting to me, kind of blew my mind, was just looking at our tax numbers from last year. So this is not just what we paid, but also what we collect. We collect CRB and sales tax, but we collected and paid together almost twice as much as what my wife and I paid ourselves. Which, just saying that, I don't know how typical that is. Just it's kind of depressing. Also, this tax in particular, we're a beer store. We sell 95% of what we sell is alcohol, so everything's going to be taxed. Additionally, our neighborhood, south of Market, specifically Folsom between 7th and 8th, everybody that's there, and I've been there for 4 years, it's kind of been a little burst of there's a bakery, there's a couple of restaurants. It's all owner operated. And talking with these guys over the last week, a large part of how they make their money is through alcohol, like it or not. And this is people that are behind the counters. This isn't people that come in once a year and collect a check. These people are barely making it as well. So for our neighborhood, it's just another disincentive to open up. And unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to do anything. I have no problem paying taxes. I understand that schools are important, that helping people is important as well, and our responsibility as a citizen. But I just don't see this tax doing that. It's a cheap way to grab some money.